Alright guys, today you're going to look at a skill that we need for later on, starting Friday. The skill is called factoring, but what you need to know today is the two words product and sum. So product means when we multiply, and sum means when we add. And so today you're going to have a paper that looks like this. This is an example one that I'm going to use to start with, just to kind of show you. And what you're going to do with this is you are going to find what we call factors. Factors means things that multiply together. And so when we multiply them together, they have to equal this product. And when we add them, they have to equal the sum. So we're going to start over here with this one that says 6 and 7. Before I go any further, stop right now and go get a piece of paper to write on. Okay, make sure you have something to write on. So what we're going to look at is we're going to look for factors. So we're going to try to find factors that when we multiply them, they equal 6. So their product is 6. But when we add them, their factors add up to 7. And I like to make it like a cross, like this, like an X. And up here, I put 6 because that's my product. And here I put 7. So I want to find two numbers that when I multiply them together, they equal 6. Well, my factors for 6 are 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. Those are the numbers that I can use to get 6 when I multiply. So 1 times 6 is 6, 2 times 3 is 6. And then what I have to do is, for this one, I want those numbers to add up. So this is where I want them to add. I want them to add to 7. So 2 plus 3 is 5. So that one doesn't work. So I'm going to use 1 and 6. So 1 and 6 are my factors that when I multiply, I get 6, but when I add, I get 7. So you have to think of this with two terms, two different things today. You're multiplying and adding. All right, let's try this next one right here. It's 36 is the product, so that's the multiply. So I'm going to make a cross again. 36 is my multiply, and 13 is my add, my sum. So my product is 36, my sum is 13. So if you need a calculator, you can definitely do that. I kind of show you how you could do this on a calculator as well. So remember, 36 is 1 times 36. So 1 times 36, I could do 2. So if you want to use your calculator to do this, I get that. I could take 36, divide by 2, I get 18. Then I could try 3. So 36 divided by 3 is 12. And each time I do this, so like if I did 1 and 36, that's the product is 36, but when I add them together, I get 37. So I know that one doesn't work because when I add, I want it to get 13. 2 plus 18 does not work either. That's 20. 3 plus 12, that gives me 15, so I'm getting closer. So I'm going to get my calculator again. I'm going to try 36 divided by 4 is 9. So 4 and 9. When I add 4 plus 9, I get 13. So those are my factors. 4 times 9 equals 36, and 4 plus 9 equals 13. So my factors are 4 and 9. All right, so I'm going to try 16 and 10. So when I multiply, I want to get 16. When I add, I want to get 10. So I got to think again of my factors of 16. 1 and 16. 1 plus 16, does that give me 10? No. So then I can try 2. So I can do 16 divided by 2 is 8. So 2 plus 8 is 10. We found it. It's 2 and 8. And the reason it's 2 and 8 is because 2 multiplied by 8 is 16. 2 plus 8 is 10. I'm also going to have the substitute and Miss Rivera give you some multiplication tables as well. I'm going to show you what that looks like. That might actually be easier than using your calculator too. So I'm going to show you one real quick. So this is a multiplication table. So like if we have the number 36 right here, here's 36. I know that it's 6 times 6. 35 is 5 times 7. So you can also use a multiplication table. And I'll get you a copy of that. And let me try the next one with a multiplication table. So let's go back to our problems. Let's see what we have here. Let's do this one, 44 and 15. So here I want them to multiply together. My factors need to multiply together to be 44, and they need to add together to be 15. So this is adding and this is multiplying. So I'm going to go back and show you my multiplication table, and I can find the number 44 somewhere. Maybe, like here's 44 right here. I know that it's 4 times 11. So that is a way that you can use that. So let's go back and see if we can solve this. 44, factors of 44. Remember there's always 1 in itself. 1 plus 44 is 45. That doesn't work. 2 would go in there, so half of 44 is 22. 2 plus 22 is 24. That doesn't work. 3 does not work. So if you're using a calculator and you try 44 divided by 3, that one doesn't work because it gives me a decimal. So then I would do my 44 divided by 4, and I get 11. And I'm pretty sure 4 plus 11 is 15. So my factors are 4 and 11. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try some with a negative number. So you can see it's similar, but it's just a little bit different. Okay, so let's say that you want a product of negative 12 and a sum of positive 4. So I'm going to make my cross. So my product is negative 12 and my sum is 4. When the product is negative, that means you have to have one number negative. So I can put my factors here for negative 12. I have 1 and 12. If I make them negative, I would have like negative 1 or negative 12. There's no way to get 4 out of that. If I do 2 and 6, let's think about that. 2 and 6. So if I make the 2 negative, I'm going to try it. I'm going to put 2 negative here and 6 positive. Because when you add, so if I take negative 2 plus 6, that equals 4. So those are my factors. My factors to make this product negative 12 and the sum 4 would be positive 6 and negative 2. All right, let's try another one. What if we want a product of, let's say, 18 and a sum of negative 11? So when you have a product that's positive and a sum that is negative, so a positive product and a negative sum, that means both numbers are negative. Both your factors are negative. So like 18. 18 is 1 and times 18. If I make them both negative, I do not get negative 11 when I add them together. So then I have 2 and 9. And I know both of them have to be negative because I want a positive product and a negative sum. So now a negative 2 plus negative 9, that's negative 11. So my product of 18, my sum is negative 11. My factors are negative 2 and negative 9. So the factors are negative 2 and negative 9. Okay, let's try one more. What if they're both negative? So my product is negative 14 and my sum is negative 5. If the product is negative, that means one number is negative. So just remember that. If your product is negative, you have to have one negative number. So my product is negative 14 and my sum is negative 5. So let's talk about factors of 14. We have 1 and 14, 2 and 7. Is there any way that 1 and 14 can give you a 5? No, there's no way they can give you a 5. So now we have 2 and 7. Only one of them is negative. Which one is going to be negative? It will be the 7 because it's bigger, and I want negative 5 because I want negative 7 plus 2 is equal to negative 5. Since my 5 is negative, I had to make the 7 the negative. So my factors are negative 7 and 2. All right, so now that you're done, you took some notes, you need to get the worksheet. Some of them are all positive and some are negative. So you can use the multiplication table or a calculator. All right, have a good day. Get your work done. Turn the worksheet in when you're finished. Bye.